Okay, here we go. All right, been a while since I did this YouTube thing. So, many have wanted to know on TikTok, don't mind the background noise, we got a lot going on today, it's Sunday. Let me see if I can help you. So, many asked about how the heck do I set up a spinning reel. So I'm gonna show you kind of step by step on how to do this. So first you want to get your reel out of the box, obviously. This here is a Sienna. So go ahead and get that out of the box. Can you keep that down over there?
Sorry, I'm just doing dishes.
Alright, we want this on the other side, my buddy. Who we got in here? See if I can see the chat. I don't have the chat box up for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But I gotta flip this reel. So, you know, most would think that with an open face reel like this, you would want your crank to be on your dominant hand. And that's not the case. You want it with an open face reel on your least dominant hand. So in this case, Rylan is right-handed, and so you want it on the left side. Make sense? Lord Almighty.
It's gonna be loud.
Okay, next. You want to take this on a reel seat. So the top end of your reel goes up into the reel seat, and the bottom, most reels or most rods have like the seat. And now some of them will have it where you can spin it from the top and it'll tighten it. Some of them, most of them will have like a little seat on the bottom that you can spin and tighten. Okay? So you spin and give it a good turn, make sure it's nice and tight on there, no wiggle. Okay? Hold on. Patience, my boy. Patience. Okay. This is line. This is our crazy crappie line. We make this line. We have it available at Cascray.com. This is 6 pound. So you want to choose your line, obviously, depending on what you're fishing for. This is a mono, good for panfish. So I'm going to take this off here. Get a nice clean cut. Sometimes you got like a little bit of a crimp. There it is. A little bit of a crimp or something that comes off the line. Make sure it's nice and clean and fresh. What I like to do is I'll string it through the first hole in my rod. Now this is a very important step. You want to make sure that you flip the bail. This is the bail. So not when you're reeling like this, it's closed. You want to flip it. Make sure it's open. So with it flipped, tie a knot around that bail. So you want to affix the line to the bail. I tie a hangman's knot. You can tie whatever knot you want. I can do another demo on how to do knots, but this is just a slip knot. It gives you the ability to kind of cut the tag before you tighten it down in there. And we'll just tighten it right down onto the bail here. 1 second, I'll show you. So there it is. We got that line tied right to the bail, right? So now you can flip that bail. Now what you want to do is you want to hold your line just loosely, but you're holding the rod up here and just adding tension to this. Hey Rod, let's not turn that on right now, okay buddy? And then just start cranking away. Now, what you want is the label always facing you. That's ideal, because you want the line to go on the reel the way it came off the spool. And in doing that, it prohibits the possibility of you ever having like tangles or problems with it. The best way to do this, hey Rod, come over here and hold this.
Alright, I'm watching you live right now.
Hold that right here, come over here. So the best way to do this is to have a friend hold it with one hand on the end here. So there, he's going to hold it just like this on the end, facing me. Step back a little bit. There you go. And I like to reel. Let me turn this down a little bit. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. All right. Now I like to make sure you're back. Okay. So I like to reel until I have a little bit left on the rim of the reel, and I'll show you what I mean here. So just keep reeling. Make sure you have this hand up here on the rod. You have tension here, but I'm just letting that line slide right through my fingers as I'm cranking onto the reel. Now that's about where I like to stop. So you don't want to fill it up too much, because if you fill it up too much, every time you open that bail, it's going to want to spring off and want to fly everywhere. It's going to be problematic. So, you know, go say 3/4 full. You want a little bit of an edge there on the edge of your reel. Okay, so that's all we need. Make sure your drag's nice and tight. I'm going to cut it from the spool. Now Ryland's going to roll that back up, put it back in the case. Thank you, sir. Now you just kind of pull some line off here. I usually keep my drag a little loose. The drag is on the very end. You want to tighten it. You'll want to feel it out. You know, the tighter you tighten this on the top, the tighter it is to pull off when the bail is closed. The looser it is to pull off when the bail is closed. So you want to get it to where it's tight, but still loose enough to pull off some line to finish stringing it through the additional loops. If that makes sense. Come in closer. All right, so I'm going to take the line in, and I already have it, remember, through the first one, so now all I have to do is just finish all the way to the end. Just like so. Don't miss a loop. Don't spin it around. Sometimes I've done it in the past where I accidentally spin it around the rod. You want to make sure it's nice and straight, obviously, and go through all of the eyelets. So now, ta-da! You can tie your favorite lure on there, tie your favorite hook on the end, and your rod and reel open face combo spinning reel is ready to rock and roll. All strung up, all spooled up, and that's it. It's simple as that. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put those in the description or the comment box below. Share it up. We love you. Appreciate you. If you have any questions, hit us up. Bye.